recycling and even secure document disposal. Highly effective and environmentally friendly, Brown Brothers skip bins will ensure that you aren't trying to push the proverbial up a hill. So give Brown Brothers skip bins a call on 9999 6466 or visit them at www.brownbrothersbins.com.au. Brown Brothers skip bins, their business is picking up.
All right, testing, check 1, 2, testing. Testing.
For the Northern Tigers, number 2, Josie Wilson. Number 4, Izzy Keach. Number 6, Isabel Gomez. Number 8, Jade McTammany. Number 11, Lily
Testing, check 1, 2, testing.
Number 16, Olivia Cartwright. Number 19, Charlotte Mortlock. Number 22, Greta Kajula. Number 71, Alexandra Huon. And number 96, Susanna Ben Smith. And on the bench, number 9, Shadeen Evans. Number 12, Saffron Grass. Number 14, Beth Bernardi. Number 17, Phoebe Hancock. Number 74, Bo Burton. And number 92, Annalise Glastonbury. And ladies and gentlemen, here's the lineup for your Manly United FC. Number 1, Nicole Simonson. Number 2, Phoebe Gilbay. Number 3, Grace Arnold. Number 5, Nicole Stewart. Number 9, Emily Minnick. Number 10, Alexia Caristal. Number 11, Tina Biasi. Number 12, Aurelia Cabaya. Number 14, Leah Burton. Number 16, Daisy Arrowsmith. And number 20, Sian Bozanic. And on the bench, number 4, Bonnie Adams. Number 18, Ruby Vernon. Number 27, Hallie Smith. Number 33, Ellie Kerr. Number 34, Corinne Winkler. And number 40, Christy Galisa. Those are the lineups for this evening's fixture of NPL New South Wales Women between your Manly United FC and the Northern Tigers. Kick off in 5 minutes. with the ability to customise their jerseys, you are sure to get what you need to look your very sporting best. Don't get left behind. Get in touch with JK and the team at Best Team at Unit 2/14 Polo Avenue, Motorvale, or go online at www.bestteam.com.au.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're very fortunate to have a team joining us for the walkout here for NPL New South Wales between Manly United and the Northern Tigers. As always, we try to have a representative from the Manly Football Association. Tonight, it's from the Cornwall Coma Strikers joining us here tonight. So make sure you make them feel welcome as they come out on the field with our team, your Manly United FC.
Be a part of the biggest football association in New South Wales. The NWFA has over 20,000 registered players from under 6s to over 45 and is the only football association in New South Wales that has every age group covered for women. With the volume and skill to create Australia's next football superstar, there is a club that covers every corner of the Northern Beaches, all ready to help you to become the best footballer you can be. So go and find out about the football association that supports you by visiting www.nwfa.com.au and registering to play today. The Manly Football Association, proud supporters and partners of your Manly United FC. appliances and entertainment, then make sure you visit our good friends at Bingley, Valgalla and Motorvale. With the finest in customer service and their famous negotiable prices, you are sure to find exactly what you need for your home and business. So make sure you go and meet the team at Valgalla, Motorvale or online at www.bingley.com.au and find out why Manly United FC likes Bingley.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a very big weekend coming up next weekend here at Coma Park. It will be one of our rare doubleheader weekends. on Friday night with the Old Manly United FC for the men's returning to Cromer Park, and that'll be followed by the women playing on Sunday. So big weekend coming up next week here at Cromer Park as well. Make sure you join us here, and make sure you also check out our great hospitality venue, the Far Post.
Testing, testing, check 1, 2. Fantastic.
Please welcome the two teams out on the field for NPL New South Wales Women's, the Northern Tigers and your Manly United FC.
Alright, good afternoon everyone, and welcome here to Cromer Park in Sydney's Northern Beaches for this round 16 NPL Women's New South Wales matchup. It's Paletti on the call here with you this evening. And we've got a thriller set for you as it's 7th place Manly United up against 8th place Northern Tigers. Both sides looking to turn around winless streaks. The Northern Tigers 3 straight without a win in the league, 2 losses and a draw. Those 2 losses come off the back of going 10 straight undefeated across both the Sapphire Cup and the league competition. While for Manly United, they got the season off to a high-flying start and have sort of come back down to earth in recent weeks with just 2 draws in their last 6 in the league. And no wins to speak of at all, because all the others have been losses. So 7 straight without a win in all competitions, including the Sapphire Cup. They were knocked out 2-0 by Sydney Uni. Both sides in desperate need of 3 points today to turn their season around a tad, as well as continue to climb up the ladder. Both teams having finals aspirations. I'll take you through the starting lineups. For the home side, Manly United, number 1, Nicole Simonson in goals. Number 2 is Phoebe Gilbane. Number 3 is Grace Arnold. Number 5 is Nicole Stewart. Number 9 is Emily Manette. Number 10 is Alexia Carastal, who had the lone goal in last week's 4-1 loss to the Illawarra Stingrays. It was an absolute screamer and surely a contender for goal of the season. So check that out if you haven't done so already. Number 11, Tegan Biasi. Number 12 is Ariella Cabellas. Number 14 is Leah Burton. Number 16 is Daisy Arrowsmith. And number 20 is Sian Bazanic, rounding out the starting lineup for the home side. For the visitors, number 2, Josie Wilson. Number 4 is Isabella Keats. Number 6 is Isabel Gomez. Number 8 is Jade McAtamney. Number 11 is Lily McMahon. Number 15 is Abby Middleton. Number 16 is Olivia Cartwright. 19, Charlotte Mortlock. 22 is Greta Kashula. Number 71 is Alex Huon. And 96 is Susanna Benyay-Smith. And that is the starting lineup for the visiting Northern Tigers. Got a little bit of time here, so I'll take it through the substitutes as well. For the home side, Manly United, number 4, Bonnie Adams. Number 18 is Ruby Vernon. Number 27 is Hayley Schmidt. Number 33 is Ellie Kerr. Number 34, Corinne Winkler. And number 40 is Christy Caningisa. For the visiting Northern Tigers, number 9, Shadeen Evans. 12, Saffron Grass. 14, Beth Bernardi, my apologies. 17 is Phoebe Hancock. 74 is Bo Burton. And number 92 is Annalise Glastonbury. And that is the bench for the visitors. It will be the home side, Manly United, running right to left on your screen here in this first half. All blue kit, white socks and red trim on the shorts and the jerseys. Well, for the Northern Tigers, white jersey with green piping, green trim, black shorts and black socks. As Carastal gets an early touch, and that's a very early intercept as well. Wayward pass, not the way you want to start this game off. It's Mikatamni chasing it down, whereas Ariella Cabezas trying to guide that one out of play. Referee says throw in. As the RC passes that off to Carastal. It's picked up here by Krishula, who goes out to Josie Wilson on the left. It's Wilson into Billy McMahon, the captain. McMahon, who gets around one, into the box. Still with McMahon. Sends it back. It's with Wilson. Has to go backwards to Krishula, who bobbles the bounce, and Emily Manette's going to pick that up, passing it back to Carastal, who's going left. Mikatamni. Gomez. Passing it off there to Cartwright. It goes back to Wilson. Krishula bobbles it again for a second time. And in as many receiving attempts. And chasing it down here is Leah Burton. And AR on the far side says it's going to be a Manly United throw in. So Burton to throw it in. Bazanic back to Burton, who chips it up, and that's picked off by Krishula. As Manly look to bring it down here on the right-hand side. Wilson trying to force that one out of play off of Manly, but it's come to Emily Manette, who's played that through the back line. Bazanic giving a big heave-ho there to Wilson, who, and Bazanic passing it back into Wilson, is going to be intercepted. And Northern Tigers a chance to get out of their defensive half early here. As the throw comes in, it's with McMahon out there on the left wing, who goes across field here to Jade Mikatamni, who's chasing it down. She's got Abby Middleton trying to scream in behind. That's a nice cut back there. And ducking that one there was Cartwright trying to find a teammate. They will win a corner though. And an early chance here for the Northern Tigers in that left corner, in this right corner near side. Tamney, right foot, goes knuckleball. It's almost in the back of the net. It's taken a deflection on the way out though, so Mikatamni is just going to sprint across to the other side here. And that was very close to going in, and usually when you'll see an Olympico, it's the big in-swinger that just gets caught up in the wind. That was not the case this time. That was a knuckleball as clean as you like to use baseball or cricket sort of analogy, and just started to hook at the last moment. Curveball, you will. Along the ground this time goes Mikatamni to Gomez at the edge of the box. Gomez putting it in, headed out. And Northern Tigers will retain possession here. Krishula brings it out to Lily McMahon. McMahon down here to Mortlock. Mortlock back into McMahon. Cleared away by Manly, only as far as Middleton, who goes into Alex Huon. Backwards to Wilson. And Isabella Keach will get it here. And it's going to be a Manly United goal kick as that attack fizzles out for the home side. And Mikatamni will now retake her place on the right wing, and Lily McMahon will head back towards the left. Charlotte Mortlock sitting there on the edge of the box with Simonson. Not being the one to take that, actually. That one going across the face from... I'm not sure which play that was there. I think... I'm trying to see the number there, but yeah, Nicole Simonson not getting a touch on that one. Throw comes in from Middleton. It's McAtamney, who manages to win possession, and I think the flag's going to go up here. It doesn't matter in the end as McMahon puts it wide, and so we'll come back out here for the offside. And Simonson looks like she's going to go long. And Manly United will come away with it here through Tegan Biasi, who gets in and around Middleton. It's Biasi dribbling it into goal, passing it off, or dribbling it into the 18-yard box, passing it off. And it's going to be here with Manly United through a throw in, so Caballas to throw it in. Headed forward by, I've lost there for a second, was headed forward by Burton. And it's come out here with Josie Wilson on the left. Coming back, and that's a dangerous ball. Turned over, Emily Manette shoots, and stopped by Benyay Smith. And that's the first real chance for the home side here this evening. Susanna Benyay Smith coming up strong to deny Emily Manette goal number 9 of the league season. As Middleton throws it in, headed forward by McAtamney, will be picked up here by Gomez. Gomez being forced backwards by Carastal. Goes to Lily McMahon. No, sorry, that's Alex Hewan, my apologies. I realized as I was saying that, I accidentally made a mistake. I'm like, there's no way that as that one goes right into the far post, the bistro here at Cromer Park. I'm like, what's Lily McMahon doing that far back? And then, because I only saw the 2 ones and then didn't realize that there was the 7 at the top as play on here, and Simonson comes out to claim it. As Biasi here with it. It's going back the other way with the Northern Tigers as McAtamney does a brilliant job there at forcing Biasi over the sideline. As Middleton is back with McAtamney now and put forward there, and Charlotte Mortlock's running onto this one. Goes across the face of goal. It's there at the far post. Saved by Simonson. Ball's still alive here for the Northern Tigers, and now it's well cleared by the home side. And Nicole Simonson with a massive save coming up top there to deny the Northern Tigers the opener here. They're both goalkeepers with one incredibly significant save so far. Middleton to go backwards to Isabella Keach, who's got Emily Manette closing down the space. She goes backwards to Benyay Smith. Does Keach. It's Wilson, who turns it over to Alexia Carastal. Tegan Biasi. And the Northern Tigers will come away with it here. It's a long ball down. There's a long ball down looking for McAtamney or for Mortlock. And the Northern Tigers will try again. It's going to be a Manly United throw in. As the throw comes in. And Manly United forced backwards here. About 10 minutes gone. Still locked at 0, and that one's just going to be allowed to roll through to Benyay Smith, who's going to bring that back inside her 18-yard box before moving it on to Alex Huon, who has to get there, and she does so. It comes out to Wilson on the left. And Biasi picks that one up. And Manette trying to wrestle that one away from Greta Krishula. Beignet Smith holds it on her feet before passing it out to Middleton. And Middleton trying to get away. Tamney picks up the loose ball. And it goes backwards to Keach, who goes long and across field. And Lily McMahon storming to chase this one down around Phoebe Gilbane. And what a save by Nicole Simonson. That is a great save there by the Manly United shot stopper. Both sides are claiming it. Tigers will get the corner, according to our referee, Jackson Mackey. So let's see what Jade McAtamney can do from the corner this time. As it curls away from goal, headed away. And Nicole Stewart not able to cleanly clear that. It will come all the way back here to Abby Middleton, who's looking to go crossfield here to Jade McAtamney, but it's intercepted by Ariella Cabezas. And Middleton having to run back for that one and just clears it out of play. So throw in for the home side. Cabezas finds Kara Stahl just absolutely left alone in the midfield. Gomez quickly closed it down, but will come back here as Manly United attack just fizzles out. Emily Manette unable to pick up the pace on that one to get there before it reached Beignet Smith, the goalkeeper, who boots that one really long. Comes off the boot of Cabellas. And Northern Tigers free kick. Will be just inside the centre circle. Greta Krishula looking to move quickly, but she's been told, no, you've got to go inside the centre circle, and now she's going to leave it off to Isabella Keach to take. As Keach sends that one into the 18-yard box, that's headed on to goal and just allowed to bounce in front of Nicole Simonson, who rolls it along the ground. It's with Biasi. Biasi goes backwards, and that's intercepted by Charlotte Mortlock. Charlotte Mortlock is not able to find Lily McMahon. It's with Krishula. Biasi will find Emily Manette, although chasing this one down is Isabella Keach. Manette's still going to get there first, but the block comes in. Emily Manette gets around one. What a block tackle. What a blocking tackle there by Alex Huon. Manly United keep it in here. Biasi back heel to Sian Bazanic, who crosses it in, looking for Nicole Stewart. Nicole Stewart has to run out towards the far side to pick that one up, passing it off. It's back with Nicole Stewart. Can she cross it in? Just leaves it to the very last second, and that's been deflected into the back of the net by Isabella Keach. An own goal. We'll see the home side take the lead here, and Isabella Keach just needs to shake that one off. It's Northern Tigers. Manly United 1, Northern Tigers 0. And Isabella Keach just needs to shake that one off. It's an unfortunate incident when you put it into the back of your own net, but Manly United do have the lead This is Manly United 1, Northern Tigers 0. Isabella Keach own goal. And Manly United aren't quite done yet. It's Nicole Stewart. She tried to cross that one in again, and it's just going to run out of play. So a goal kick between... Oh, so it's going to be a goal kick to the Northern Tigers, and Danielle Smith goes short to Keach, who's got Manette closing in, and it's going to run all the way through to Charlotte Mortlock. Mortlock forced backwards. Passing it off, it's Middleton. McAtamney, who goes long. Mazanich tries to block that one. Gomez is going to get there first. Isabel Gomez in a little bit of a battle there with Ariela Cabezas. Gets the ball away to Koshula, who passes it across to Alex Huon. Along the ground there to Mortlock. Mortlock putting it through for Lily McMahon. Slight appeals for offside. Flag stays down. They'll come back here to Lily McMahon. And the ball's loose in the box. Gomez looking to close in. Cleared away by Manly. As it's going to be a throw-in to Manly United. And it's going to be Phoebe Gilbane to throw it in. And it's going to be a Northern Tigers throw-in. The AR there on the far side just had his flag up in the wrong direction. Referee quickly corrected it as the Tigers will bring it down. Tier 2, the near side for Middleton, who tries to find McAtamney. A nice through ball, but just a little bit too much mustard on the pass. And that one's just going to roll out behind for a goal kick. As the sun has well and truly set here at Cromer Park, and the artificial lighting taking effect. There was still a little bit of sun out as we kicked off. And that's a turnover here. It's Olivia Cartwright who's gone down. Manly United come away with it. Cabezas. And that's Sian Bazanich who's fended off Cartwright. It's with Burton. Along the ground to Cara Stahl, to Daisy Arrowsmith, who goes through here looking for Ariela Cabezas. Will find her. Cross comes in. It's going to fall to Daisy Arrowsmith here. She tries from distance, and that's just over the target. And I'll tell you what, that's a player there in Daisy Arrowsmith who needs to get her confidence back any way she can. It doesn't matter how she'll do it. She needs to find the score sheet. She hasn't scored a goal in the league since they played football at New South Wales Institute all the way back in round 6. Did have a Sapphire Cup goal in that time, but in the league, well, we're now in round 16, and she hasn't scored since round 6. So you do the math as Nicole Stewart passing that off to Gilbane. Stewart crossing it in. Emily Manette just over the crossbar. Needed maybe about 10% less on that little tap on, and that probably climbs its way into the roofing of the goal net, and it would have been 2-0. Manly United on the attack here through Cara Stahl. As I mentioned, had an absolute screamer last week in a loss to the Illawarra Stingrays. As we'll come back here to Arnold. Through to Manette, who flicks that one on, and it's going to be cleared away sky high by Huon. Arnold heads that one forward. She's not able to get the angle on it. So it's going to be Middleton to throw it in. She goes short to Gomez, and then Middleton will just put that one back up in the air, trying to move it forward. And Cabellas looking for Arnold. It's going to be headed out by Mikatamni here into the stands. So it's going to be Cabezas. It's headed backwards by Middleton. Biasi closing in, but that's well cleared away by Isabella Keach. As Burton looks to go out to Nicole Stewart. Nicole Stewart brings it down. She's dribbling it forward quite well. Almost cuts back in on the inside, but McMahon closing that one down. Keeps it in play. Is able to get the angle across. That is Burton who's going to get there before Charlotte Mortlock can close that one down. And that's a shot from distance over the crossbar. So Manly United well on top early here. Yeah, 21 minutes gone. It's Manly United 1, Northern Tigers 0. So Benyay Smith going short to Keach, allows Emily Manette to close in before moving it on to Middleton. Gets around Biasi. And Biasi will come away with it now. Tegan Biasi has got Manette short, but chooses to try and take on Abby Middleton herself. Does a little bit of a spin. Biasi now crossing it into the box. That's blocked. Brought down and cleared. And Leah Burton's going to chase this one down. She's going to pass it off. Well, find Nicole Stewart, who looked for a quick flick on to no one. And it's going to be a Northern Tigers throw in. And with the way that Manly United just keep putting the pressure on the Northern Tigers here this afternoon, and we're only 22 minutes gone, but you feel like it's only a matter of time before they score a second. Middleton going across to Hyun, goes across to Wilson. Into Cartwright. Back to Hyun. Emily Manette closing down. Hyun just taps that back to Krishula. Looking for Mikatamni, but it's going to be Middleton to chase that one down as Mikatamni cut back in on the inside, and Middleton won't get there. So it's going to be a throw in here to the home side. Trying to go long, very long indeed. In fact, too long because it's found Kushula and not the target in Alexia Karastal. So, I mean, semantics, yes, too long, but also not long enough. As Hyun through the middle to Cartwright, looking to go cross to Lily McMahon. Will be thrown in by Gilbane, who wins a foul off of Charlotte Mortlock. And there's going to be Leah Burton to take. She'll go backwards to Simonson. Arnold. Burton. Back to Arnold. Goes back to Burton under pressure from Mortlock. And now Burton goes forward, trying to drive that one through the back line. And Gomez almost gets a touch on that. Now she does. Gomez tries to thread that through for Mikatamni. Flag stays down. Mikatamni shoots. And over the crossbar, always rising, was the shot from Mikatamni. And Simonson's going to allow Burton to take it again. There goes to Simonson, across to Arnold. And it's up to everyone in the back line. As Nicole Stewart not able to get there. Alex Hyun puts a little step and turn in. Hyun tries to chip that over the back line. Mortlock brings it down, but not able to control it. And we're going to have another goal kick. Arnold to Cabezas. Closed down by Mikatamni to Karastal. Karastal to Burton. Dribbling it through the middle. Goes long over the head of Josie Wilson, and Nicole Stewart's going to win the foot race here. Although Wilson does manage to get a last gasp touch on it. And Manly United will get a throw in. And I think we'd have to go to a photo finish there to determine who won that race. Although logic would suggest that because Wilson managed to get a touch on it, that she win it. Although I think if you were to determine who crossed the imaginary plane of the line first, I reckon that Nicole Stewart did chase it down. We'll stay here on the attack as that one's just allowed to roll through to Simonson. Chasing it down there was Cartwright, but unable to get there due to the angle as Arnold tries to find Karastal, but is only able to find Krishula. Mikatamni back to Krishula. It goes to Huon, taking an intercept via Isabella Keach. And going out onto the far side now. Lily McMahon in the middle, has to hold it up and plays a nice through ball there. Come back to McMahon. All the way back to Huon. And the ball's loose. Comes away now here through Sian Bazanic. And Greta Krishula tracking back for that one. Goes all the way back to Benyai Smith. Doesn't want to take any chances with Emily Minette in the vicinity. As Keach looks to go long here. Has to play it short to Mikatamni. Krishula to Huon. McMahon to Wilson. As Lynn McMahon chases this one down. She's going to get there just before Gilbane. Trying to cut back in on the inside. Gilbane closing down the lane. Burton and kicks it out off her own player. Says Jackson Mackey. In an attempted clearance. So last touch off Gilbane. McMahon tries to put that into the 18 as Arrowsmith moves that one down the line. It's out of play, so Wilson. Wilson throws it in. Comes back to Wilson. Headed on by Karastal. Middleton gets it down. Gomez not able to control it, and Emily Manette will put that out here for Biasi. And looking for the cross to Karastal. Keach gets there first, is being chased down by Karastal and Benyai Smith. Disaster here as Karastal tries to backheel that inside the upright. And Karastal and Benyai Smith just coming together. And Karastal just getting a little bit of talking to there from the referee. And Manly United are really all over the Northern Tigers here. Mikatamni. It's turned over. Biasi chasing it down is Manette, and Keach is just going to try and guide that one out of play, and she does so successfully. It's going to be Benyai Smith, who's just telling, I think she's telling everyone to go long. Although Huon has stayed in, and that's where she will go. Huon cuts it over the middle to Lily McMahon on the left wing, and McMahon cuts back in around two Manly United players. Goes crossfield here to the right wing for Jade Mikatamni, who threads that in behind. Getting a touch on it is Isabel Gomez, but the flag is up for offside about 15 yards out from goal. As we have a free kick here for Manly United. And players stay down here. Back to her feet now. It is Gilbane. So, it'll be Leah Burton to take this one. Goes short to Arnold and immediately being chased down by Gomez, who had a beautiful scorpion back heel. Back heel's almost a redundant word there. Had a beautiful scorpion pass. As the cross comes in, it's Hewan with the block. Bazanic brings it down once, twice on the half volley. Falls to Minette. Minette allows that one to bounce a couple of times. That was more like quarter volley. Well, for both players, it was almost quarter volley, I guess you'd say there for Bazanic as well. She had to bring it down once and twice. Nicole Stewart in a little bit of a battle there with Josie Wilson on the far side. And Nicole Stewart will win that battle via the form of a throw-in. And it's going to be a free kick to the home side. Two players there on the synthetic here, so I don't know if it matters which one the foul was given for. It looks like it was given for the second player to hit the turf, which I believe was Nicole Stewart. It looks like it's Leah Burton over the ball. It's 2 in the wall for the Tigers, who are just starting to jump up and down on the spot like jumping jacks. And it's put into the middle, cleared away via a header. It'll come back to Grace Arnold. So play still alive here. Will fall to Sian Bazanic, who passes it off to Tegan Biasi. It's Gilbane going cross. Bazanic chasing that one down, but it's going to cross the back line first. Yeah, I think that's the right time. It's been a long day. So goal kick here from Susanna Beignet-Smith. Wilson. They'll win the throw-in for the Northern Tigers. And at the 34th minute, Isabella Keach's own goal the difference in the 15th. And Alex Hewan to Krishula. Out to Wilson. And Burton comes up with it. Has moved very far forward, has the centre back. As it's Gilbane who shifted into her spot in the back line. And now Burton's come all the way back. But still here, it'll stay with the play here. So Abby Middleton puts that through for Mikatamni, who goes back heel looking for Middleton. Arnold Cabezas has to put that behind for a corner. I don't think that's what she was intending to do, but that's what she's done. So Mikatamni raises both arms in the air. She puts this one in. And that's headed on. I think Keach got to that one. Kara Stahl not taking any chances. Clears that away. Nicole Stewart chasing this one down. Greta Krishul is going to get there first. She's going to find Middleton, who comes back out here onto the near side to Mikatamni. And that's threaded through beautifully. Not able to be kept in play there by Lily McMahon, who's claiming the throw-in. The referee says no. Katamni fends off Biasi and will win the free kick. So it's going to be Isabella Keach standing over the ball. Has a couple of short options, but she's going to go long. She's going to go very long, in fact. Headed away. And Krishula passing it off to Middleton. McAtamney. It's going to be kept in play. And Emily Minette with it now, passing it off to Alexia Carastal, who's going to find Nicole Stewart, who blocked there by Huon, was trying to thread that through for Biasi, but Nicole Stewart will get it. Minette flicks it on. Flag stays down. Biasi gets around one. Northern Tigers player is down here. I believe that's Alex Huon. And she has stayed down. Ball still alive here. She's going to duck again as the ball goes over her. Play still alive for now. Arrowsmith with it. Arrowsmith shoots. And just over the crossbar. And I'm not quite sure what happened to Alex Huon there. She got involved with Tegan Biasi there, and she went down like a sack of potatoes. I didn't see anything initially that would seem to indicate that she's been fouled in any way by Biasi, but Huon's back to her feet now. And she'll pass it on down the line, looking for McMahon, who flicks that through for Josie Wilson, who's chasing it down. Gilbane's going to get there first, back to Simonson. And Henley come up with it here, going crossfield. That's blocked by Middleton. It was 1-on-2. Middleton forced to go all the way backwards from her own pass. Chasing it down through to Huon. And Krishula to Cartwright. Keach. Isn't able to quite direct the pass in the direction that she wanted to. And it's going to be Cabezas to throw us in here. Biasi. Shouldered there by McAtamney. And Gomez will win the foul. And Biasi just getting a little bit rough there. And Jackson Mackey, no hesitation in blowing a free kick. And so it's McAtamney who's going to take the free kick directly in front of the Tigers bench. And she's going to put that one well deep inside the 6-yard box. Oh, just on the edge of the 6-yard box, I should say. I thought it was going to go a little bit deeper than it did. Punched away by Simonson. It's allowed to bounce, and now it's come all the way out here. It's Manette who's shouldered in the back there by Isabella Keach. And this game's starting to get just a little bit rough on both sides of the ball here, as both teams a little bit of argy-bargy. And if this keeps up, you'd think it's only a matter of time before Mackey shows a slice of cheese to someone to try to settle it down here, as Carastal whips that forward off of the free kick. And Northern Tigers to win the foul here. And Huon, Huon looked like she was going to send that incredibly long and then just taps it down. Biasi comes away with it here. She's got Manette. That's where she goes. Carastal has to go back to Cabezas, who goes all the way back to Arnold. It's Mortlock closing in, but Arnold will get the pass away to Burton. Burton goes down the line here, finds Gilbane, who crosses it in, and that's going to be tapped out of play there by a Northern Tigers defender. It's a corner. So we're going to the far left side of the pitch here, and Alexia Carastal makes her way across. She's in no hurry to get there. There's 40 minutes gone here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel for this round 16 NPL Women's New South Wales clash, where Manly United hold a 1-0 lead over the Northern Tigers here in the first half, and Carastal has a chance to make it 2, whips it in, And that's headed on, cleared off the goal line, over the crossbar, so we'll go right back to Caristal in the corner. And Beignet Smith will just roll that one out along the synthetic here, and Caristal will come out to claim it. Reckon Beignet Smith might have a career in lawn bowls if she wants it with the way that one rolled along the line. Caristal whips the corner in. It's headed away. And it's Bazanich who's going to get there, passing it off to Arnold, who cuts back in on the inside. Goes down, but she'll get the pass away. Cabezas whips it in, headed away. And Charlotte Mortlock here trying to move that on. Arnold's there. It's Arrowsmith back to Arnold, who goes across, only finds Josie Wilson turning the ball over, and now Wilson is away. Doesn't really have options long, so has to go. Well, actually, she's going to spin and turn and try to move forward herself. And Gilbane is going to pick up the loose ball, and she's going to try and win the throw in. In fact, she's going to do one better. She's going to win a goal kick. Sending that out off of Wilson. There's a very action-packed first half here at Cromer Park. Only the one goal to show for it. And it's going to be Grace Arnold to get us back underway. And she's going to tap that to Simonson. Immediately chasing it down is Mortlock. Comes back to Arnold. And Ariella Cabezas not able to control that. So it's going to be Abby Middleton to throw it in. Middleton tries to go over Cabezas' head. Isn't able to. And she'll... And Cabezas found Burton, who cleared it. It's Hyun now. Lobbing it back in. And the Northern Tigers here through Lily McMahon. She's got Gomez through in behind the line. Gomez will win a corner. So I'll go out to the far right corner now. As Mikatamni. And try to get the in-swinging corner here with the right foot if she wants. Although I think she'll try to put this one probably about 4 yards out. So just inside the 6-yard box. And no, she actually tries to curl it. It's in! It's in! And the Northern Tigers have leveled the scoring here. That'll teach me to give predictions. It is Manly United 1, the Northern Tigers 1. I don't think I can call that an Olympico. As much as I would love to, I'm pretty sure they took a deflection on the way in. So I'm not quite sure who got the final touch on it. As we've got Beignet Smith coming to the bench here. I think she's just looking for... No, she's just looking for some water. But she has to make her way back because Manly United are already ready to get this one back underway. So the ground announcer here has given it as an Olympico for Jade Mikatamni. I'll check that at halftime and get back to you because I think as Simonson here sends that long, I'm pretty sure they took a deflection on the way in. So we're going to have a VAR check on the Olympico, and I'll get back to you after the halftime break on that one. I really hope that wasn't an Olympico. That was not an Olympico as much as it is a sight to see, because I would have called that completely differently. But regardless, we are level here at the at Cromer Park here. Manly 1, Northern Tigers 1. As we're approaching stoppage time, about 30 or so seconds away from stoppage time, and Simonson not going to take any chances. He's telling everyone, go long, because that's where I'm sending it. No short kickoff, no short restart this time. No, indeed. As Manette will flick that over the head of a couple of defenders. Tegan Biasi will come away with it. She's got Caristal, has to cut back on the inside and gets fouled on the way through by Gomez. And as I said, that argy-bargy continues. It's getting a little bit rough. And so Isabel Gomez, the Kiwi, will be the first to receive a slice of cheese here this afternoon at Coroma Park. So going into first half stoppage time here, it will be Manly United through Alexia Carastal. Potential chance to regain the lead here just before the break. Carastal, is she going to go direct? She goes direct. She kills it. She kills it. Not enough to cut that one back around Benyei Smith. And our referee, Jackson Mackey, says it's half-time here. It's Manly United 1, Northern Tigers 1. It's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel. And be sure to join us in about 14 minutes' time for the second half, as it's Manly United 1, Northern Tigers 1.
Look good, play good in your very own team kit provided by Best Team Sports, official clothing partners of your Manly United FC. Get kitted out in the very latest team wear, everything for on and off the field. 100% Australian owned, and with the ability to customise their jersey, you are sure to get what you need to look your very sporting best. Don't get left behind. Get in touch with JK and the team at Best Team at Unit 2/14 Polo Avenue, Mobile, or go online at www.bestteam.com.au. Experience the very best in quality and servicing in your motoring life without the friends at Brookvale Mazda. Located at the corner of Pittwater and Carter Roads, Brookvale Mazda has been fueling the motoring passion of the Northern Beaches for over 30 years and have a car ready for you. More than just small to medium cars, Brookvale Mazda has a whole line of utes, family cars, EVs, hybrids and SUVs to fit whatever needs you have. So head down to Brookvale Mazda or go online at brookvalemazda.com.au and find out why Manly United love a bit of Zoom Zoom. I said before, ladies and gentlemen, next weekend will be a big weekend of football here at Cromer Park. To start off with, on Friday night, it will be your Manly United FC and NPL New South Wales men's playing against the Central Coast Mariners. Kick-off for the under-20s will be at 5:30 and the main game will be at 7:30. On Sunday, we will then have your Manly United women's playing on the Sunday afternoon, and that will be another big game. That will be against North West Sydney. Kick-off for the reserve grade at 3 o'clock, and the main game will be kicking off at 5 o'clock. The quick reminder is, all ladies and gentlemen, if you have a look towards the northeastern corner of the ground, you'll see a small-sided game from our people joining us here for the walkout. The girls from Cromer Strikers playing a small-sided game here. Our representatives from the Manly United Football Association, make them feel welcome as they kick the ball around in the corner.
Be a part of the biggest football association in New South Wales. The NWFA has over 20,000 registered players from under 6s to over 45, and is the only football association in New South Wales that has every age group covered for women. With the volume and skill to create Australia's next football superstar, there is a club that covers every corner of the Northern Beaches, all ready to help you to become the best footballer you can be. So go and find out about the football association that supports you by visiting www.nwfa.com.au and registering to play today. The Manly United Football Association, proud supporters and partners of your Manly United FC.
on the two teams out of the field for the second half of NPL New South Wales Women's. Northern Tigers and your Manly United FC. The half-time score, Manly United 1, Northern Tigers 1.
Good afternoon or good evening, everyone, and welcome back here to the second half of this 7th versus 8th NPL Women's New South Wales clashes. Manly United host the Northern Tigers here at Cromer Park, as an early chance here for the Northern Tigers is put out behind for a corner in this second half. It's Paletti on the call here with you this evening. Quickly take you through the action of the first half. The Manly United opened the scoring through an Isabella Keach own goal in the 15th minute before the Northern Tigers equalised just before half-time. Sorry, it was McAtamney whips that in, and the ball is loose in the box. It's with Lily McMahon, who goes back out to McAtamney, who whips it in along the ground, blocked by Sian Bazanic, who just clears that out to safety, and it'll be a throw-in. So there was a goal just before half-time, before the Northern Tigers to level it. I have checked the replays. and the VAR check is inconclusive as to whether or not it was an Olympico. The ground announcer here gave it to Jade Mikatamni. I think it's been touched on the way through. And it looked like it was right on the line, so it's very unclear as to who scored that one. That's a big heave-ho there. Referee plays advantage. And the Northern Tigers will get a throw-in, so I'll have to wait till post-game to find out what the referees have said. Josie Wilson to throw it in here as to whether or not that was an Olympico or who scored the goal, as Alex Huon here has Manette closing in. It's Krishula who finds Lily McMahon, who passes it on to Gomez. Isabel Gomez looks to find the captain, Lily McMahon, but that's just going to roll behind for a goal kick. So that's how we arrived at 1-1, and Isabel Gomez, the only player on a yellow card in the first half. Simonson goes short to Arnold. Stewart. Gilbane. Manette tries to find Stewart. Alex Huon moves that one forward. McMahon trying to chase it down, I should say. As Gilbane goes all the way back to Simonson. Cara Stahl goes over her head. And it's going to be a Northern Tigers throw in here. And it's going to be Josie Wilson to take it. As Nicole Stewart finds Emily Manette and Izzy Gomez. Well, pass it out there to Jade Mikatamni. And that'll take a deflection off of Ariella Cabezas as Mikatamni tried to move it in. So it will be chased down. We've got Mortlock here with it. Goes back out. Cross comes in. And it never looked like it was going to go on target. Despite the slight anticipation rise in my voice, hoping that it would, it was always sailing off to the right. And it's Arnold to Simonson. Burton. Mikatamni, who tries to come back in, looking for Mortlock. Tigers to throw it in here, just holding it up. And it's going to be Manly to get the ball here. It's headed back over the sideline. So we'll come a few metres down the pitch. Arrowsmith threads that through nicely in behind the line. And that comes cross Wilson. Or I should say that cross comes in. Wilson gets there first. As Biasi will win the ball here. So Biasi gets a second attempt to try and find a teammate in the middle. She's forced backwards. And now we've got Ariella Cabezas with it, who goes through to Arrowsmith, and just a little bit too much juice on that one. We'll send it behind for a goal kick. So both sides very content here to just play it out from the back as Banya Smith holds it up while I believe that's Mikatamni there on the far side just ties up her boots as Alexia Karastal claiming for a foul, but just a throw in as Alex Huon puts that one out of play. Stewart wins the foul. Alexia Karastal is just being told to wait for the whistle. It's only one player. No, now they've got two on the wall, and now it's going to be Lily McMahon, who's just being directed by Benyay Smith. Not quite sure who the second player is on the wall there, but two on the wall, and Karastal doesn't look like she's going to go direct. She goes into the middle. That's blocked there by Gomez. And there's a huge collision there between Cartwright and Gilbane, who's lost the captain's armband in the process, just moves it, just puts it back on. But, that collision did a lot. Wilson passes it off. And Arnold is just going to put that one into the Northern Tigers bench. Quick throw from Wilson. She spotted an open player here. That is, I believe it is Charlotte Mortlock. In to the captain, Lily McMahon. Krishula. Keach. Hyun. Chips that over the head, and Cabezas comes out to claim it from where she is at left back, and she'll have to track back very fast as the Tigers cross that one in. Gilbane. And we're going to have Northern Tigers throw in there on the far side, so a chance for the Tigers to go forward as they finish the thought, which they clearly went backwards. And Nicole Stewart's trying to win the foot race, as is Daisy Arrowsmith. But free kick to the Northern Tigers. And I believe that Alex Huon was asking for a little bit more there than just a free kick. But that's all she'll get from the referee. And it's Susanna Benyay-Smith. She goes short. Held up. Comes back to Huon, who's got Stewart closing in. Headed forward by Leah Burton. And Mikatamni tracking back to win that one around Tegan Biasi. And referee says free kick Tigers, so they'll get a second chance here to get it out of their defensive half. As it's Middleton, who sends that very long. Finds Lily McMahon, who tries to pass that off to Gomez. It's Nicole Stewart with it, who finds her path blocked by McMahon, but she'll retain possession here. And Stewart passing it off there to Sian Bazanic. Goes back to Burton, who's got Charlotte Mortlock in the immediate vicinity, so she'll go out to Ariella Cabezas, who is being closed down here by Abby Middleton. Cabezas finds Biasi, and Biasi through the middle here. Gets it through to Manette, who has to hold it up, and Nicole Stewart doesn't even bother trying to give chase to that one. She knew she had no hope of getting there, and so it's the Northern Tigers throw in off the Emily Manette pass. As Hyun, under pressure here from Emily Manette, goes, looked like she was going to go backwards, tries to spin, turn, and coming away with it now is McMahon. Gilbane will shut it off though, and Gilbane tries to thread that through. That's blocked there by Greta Krishula. Falls to Emily Manette, passing it to Gilbane, and now Alexia Karastal. Karastal just puts that one on, and Benyay-Smith has come across and wasn't able to pull out, as that's taken a little bit of a bounce there on the synthetic, and it's gone out off her shoulder. So Manly United lucky to get a corner there, as that one was well off target from Karastal, and she'll get a chance to correct that from the corner here. And it's headed away at the far post. Only as far as Sian Bazanic. Back to Arnold. Arnold looks to come across here to Caristal, and that was perhaps a little bit too far there as Charlotte Morlock intercepts, and if they're quick here, it'll fall to Izzy Gomez. Gomez has to come back. Izzy Gomez, is that taking the deflection on the way out? No, it hasn't. It's a goal kick, and neither side happy here that it's level. Nicole Simonson will just take a moment to calm things down. And she's going to send everybody deep. No playing it out from the back this time around for Simonson, who sends that long. It's going to be headed forward there by Krashula. And just a little bit of a ping-pong battle here in the middle. But Gomez will come away with it, and she'll go crossfield to Lily McMahon. The flag's up. And Gilbane looking like she wanted to move that one on very, very quickly, but Simonson comes out for it, so she'll do the exact same thing. Manette almost gets ahead on that, but Wilson gets the first touch. And the flag stays down this time for Lily McMahon. It was back with Gomez, move forward, and Arnold tries to clear that over for a throw-in, but doesn't quite get the touch on it that she wanted, and so it's Jade McAtamney who's going to make her way across to take the corner. And McAtamney has already had a direct hand in one goal tonight. I can't say she scored it because I'm not 100% sure. McAtamney whips it in. It's on. It's gone well past the 6-yard box and the far post. Lily McMahon brings it down. Has that taken off her feet there by a Manly United player. And Manly United will win the throw-in. As Stewart passes that back. And I believe it's Caristal who's taking the tumble, and she'll win a free kick in the process. So about 14 minutes into this second half, and we're still, as we were at the break, locked at one. Both sides have had chances, and Middleton trying to claim a throw in there. The referee says no, you put that one out, not Biasi. And Manette trying to win clean possession of the ball, and Gomez just comes in and boots that one out of play for another throw-in. Not quite hitting the decking there at the far post. But we'll have Alex Huon clearing this one now as I regain my bearings, and Mortlock not able to get there before it bounces over for a throw-in. So Cabezas to throw this one in. As Krashula goes backwards to Middleton. Gomez almost wins it in the middle, but Nicole Stewart will come away with it here. She'll pass it off to Caristal, back to Stewart. Manette gets a touch on to Arrowsmith. Arrowsmith goes, or tries to retain possession there. Believe it's Biasi now with it. Biasi trying to cut into the 18-yard box. And Benjay Smith, no hesitation there in trying to claim that one. Doesn't want to take any chances. As Wilson has Nicole Stewart trying to close it down. It goes back to Gomez for Shula. To Huon. And this ball's been stepped over by both players, and Grace Arnold brings down Lily McMahon to stop McMahon chasing down the loose ball. And I don't think she's going to face any further discipline here. So it's going to be Alex Huon, the coaching staff here, in an argument with the referee on the Manly United bench. And Shadeen Evans is coming onto the pitch, our first substitute of the afternoon. And when the Northern Tigers player turns around here, I'll be able to work out who it is. I believe I saw a 6. Yep. And that's confirmed by the ground announcer here. So Shadeen Evans on, Olivia Cartwright off as Alex Huon takes the free kick. It's headed away by Manly. And Nicole Stewart trying to get to that one, and she'll send that down the line. That stays in. It stays in. Manette gets there first, and that'll go out there off Alex Huon. So Manette wins the throw in. That's a nice bit of work there by Emily Manette to win the throw in. Gilbane throws it in to Manette. Manette tries to thread that through for Cara Starr, but it's blocked. Shadeen Evans gets a touch on it. It'll fall to Burton, Arnold, Arrowsmith. And that's put into the Northern Tigers bench. Wilson. It's with Huon. And McMahon. Mortlock has to hold that up. And Manly United complaining about a potential foul off the ball, as is, well, that was the coaching staff, as was Emily Manette. Nothing doing, says any of our match officials. And I don't think Manly United, the coaching staff there, are very happy and asking the question. I believe it is Isabella Vertkovsky here on the near side, just telling the coaching staff no. Shadeen Evans, in the meantime, is crossing this one in. That's blocked on the way through by Burton. And we've got Krishula. Gomez trying to get to that one ahead of Nicole Stewart. She's claiming for a foul and will win the foul. And Manly United bench might have to be a little bit careful here, because otherwise might see some sort of card being brandished if this keeps up. But in the meantime, Alex Huon standing over it. Huon chips that into the 18-yard box. That's headed forward. It's at the back post. Josie Wilson puts it on target, but not with enough power to get it past Nicole Simonson, who claims it. McMahon. Wilson loses it to Manette. Manette passing it off. It's Cara Stahl. Gilbane. Still with Gilbane after a block there by Lily McMahon. Shadeen Evans tries to close that one down. Arnold goes across to Leah Burton. Ariella Cabezas. Tegan Biasi, who sends that through to Cabezas. Blocked there by Keach. And that's taken a deflection out off a Manly player. So Northern Tigers throw in. Will be taken by Abby Middleton. As about 20 minutes into this second half. Shadeen Evans gets a touch on it. And it's come away here with Biasi, who's in a little bit of a battle there with Middleton. Middleton trying to shut down the inside lane. It's Ariella Cabezas, and she's not able to keep that one in play. And Krishula comes over to take that very quickly and decides, no, there's actually no play on. I'll leave that for Middleton to throw in. Arrowsmith passes that off to Biasi. Tegan Biasi gets around Middleton this time. Finds the inside lane blocked though. And Northern Tigers claiming for a goal kick, and they'll get their wishes. As Hyun with it. Gomez to Keach. Keach is being closed down by Manette. She might have to go backwards here, and she does so. And that's a nice bit of pressure there from Emily Manette. Just forcing Isabella Keach to go backwards. And with quite some quite some hurry on there as well. And will force a corner for Manly United as Benyai Smith just directing traffic in and around the 6-yard box. Alexia Carastal to take it. And Carastal whips it in. It's loose at the far post. It's loose at the near post. Shadeen Evans clears it eventually, but is only able to get it to the edge of the 18-yard box. Shot comes in, and Benyai Smith will bring that one down. And I don't think that would have counted even if it had crossed the line. As it took a deflection on the way through that looked like a handball. But we'll play on here. Nicole Stewart gets into a little bit of a tunnel there with Krishula. Alexia Carastal off the crossbar. It's rebounded off of Benyai Smith. Carastal tries a second time. Will she win a corner? It's a goal kick. So Carastal puts the shot on target. It goes, it bounces underneath Benyai Smith. And then goes off the back of Benyai Smith, who's down on the ground. Then falls out to Carastal off an attempted clearance, who isn't able to put it on target. And so all the Manly United players claiming a corner. But that was an unsuccessful appeal for the set piece. And Lily McMahon with it now for the Northern Tigers, through to Shadeen Evans. Evans loses it to Stewart, a little bit of a heave-ho there. Referee hesitates for a second before deciding it's a free kick there for the foul on Nicole Stewart. I don't know why I almost said Nicole there. A little bit of a that's a stumble there. Hey, Nico, let's go bowling, cousin. That's just what that's made me think of. But anyway, as we've got Biasi crossing that one in, looking for a player at the far post, and we will come back here for... well, actually, that cross has gone out of play. We'll come back here for a goal kick as I try to get my wits back about me. Apologies, everyone. Alex Ewan goes incredibly long with that one. Finds Shadeen Evans. And it's taken a deflection on the way out. So it's going to be a Tigers throw in here through Josie Wilson. Wilson throws it long. Headed forward by Nicole Stewart. Bounces that one back forward off of her head. And Evans wins the turnover there off of Bazanic. Is forced off out here to the left wing. Wilson will get that one forward. Everyone's claiming they want it. Northern Tigers come away with it. And Nicole Stewart, Manette. Carastal loses it to Greta Krishula. Evans tries to find Wilson, unable to. Stewart to Gilbane, and Gilbane boots that one into the grandstand as she's a little bit frustrated she wasn't able to keep it in play. Wilson throws it in. It's Sian Bazanic who's come away with it. And Alexia Carastal gets the flick on. It's with Mortlock, who tries to throw that through for Evans. Will find her path blocked there by Bazanic. Sorry, it was Grace Arnold, my apologies. And it is Alex Hewan comes away with this one through to Evans. Gomez sends it out to Lily McMahon. Gilbane blocking it, or attempts to block it. And Gilbane with it now. Stewart. Gilbane will bring that down, and she'll keep it in play. No, she won't. Flags up. So, going to have a Northern Tigers throw in here. We're just under 19 minutes plus stoppages to go. Still locked at 1. Wilson to Gomez. As the clearance will come to Emily Manette, and she's away here. Emily Manette has got Daisy Harris-Smith on the Tegan Biasi on the inside. My apologies. Tegan Biasi will get the ball before Benyay Smith does. Can't quite get the turn off quickly enough as Benyay Smith's able to recover and get back inside the 6-yard box. Was ready for the shot. Cara Stahl, Gilbane chips that one in, looking for Manette, who gets a touch on it. Gomez comes out here to... I can't quite tell who that was. It was Lily McMahon, Manette, Cara Stahl, and that's going to be blocked by Wilson. Cara Stahl will get a second chance as she heads it down and not able to move it forward on the left foot. Ariela Cabezas tries herself, and that one is well off to the right as... will come here for a Northern Tigers goal kick to be taken once again by Alex Huon. And Gilbane is now back to her feet. That looked a little bit rough there for a moment. But Cabezas with it as she's in the middle of the park and tries to thread that through in behind. But wasn't able to get the angle to find Biasi. We'll see Benyay Smith, who I think is a little bit lucky there not to get flagged for handling the ball outside the box. It's one of the more rare fouls that you'll see called. Manette. And the race is on here. Nicole Stewart's going to win it. She gets around Wilson. Can she get it back on the inside? She does so. It's fallen here to Manly United. And Emily Manette. Emily Manette shoots off to the right. And Tegan Biasi there, not quite able to get the shot off as she received it. And Manette was able to get a shot off to no avail as Keach sends it very long looking for Shadeen Evans, and Arnold will send it back to Simonson. As Arrowsmith will pass that one back to Burton, to Arnold. Goes over everyone, only finds Wilson, not the intended target of Nicole Stewart, but Gilbane will come away with it here, who only finds Isabella Keach. It's Mortlock with it, to Huon, Keach, Benyay Smith, to Huon. Takes a few steps with it and will put that over the sideline. So it's going to be Gilbane to throw it in. As Lily McMahon heads it forward, Grace Arnold goes across to Leah Burton. Ariela Cabezas. And we'll come back here to the play. Manly United with it. Cross looking to come in. No, the shot comes in, and that's just wide. Nicole Stewart was screaming in at the far post and was hopeful to get a touch on it and misses by mere millimetres. As we're still level here, and both sides trying to break the deadlock. Neither would be happy with a draw as they both need to try and keep pace. And that one's flicked on here. Charlotte Mortlock flags up for offside. She wasn't able to time the run there well. Off the pass from Shadeen Evans, and as I was saying before I was interrupted by that chance, neither side happy with the draw here, as both need to maintain pace with the top of the table. Both have a chance to move up the table with an outright win pending other results. So it'll be, as we look like we're going to get a substitution here, as Beth Bernardi looks like she's getting ready to come on for the Northern Tigers. So both sides will be wanting the 3 points here to end their winless runs, as well, as Charlotte Mortlock Shadeen Evans crosses that one in, looking for Charlotte Mortlock. It fell all the way back to Mikitamni. And now we're going to get the Beth Bernardi substitution. So it's going to be Beth Bernardi on. And who is coming off here for the Northern Tigers?
Substitution for the Northern Tigers. Coming onto the field, number 14, Beth Bernardi.
I believe that's Charlotte Mortlock who's come off. I'll confirm that in a second for you when she turns around. It is indeed Charlotte Mortlock who has made her way from the field. So that substitution, Beth Bernardi on, Charlotte Mortlock off. Grace Arnold looks to move that one forward for Minette. And Sian Bazanic will just gently pass that on to Ariella Cabezas. Leah Burton moves it forward to Sian Bazanic, who goes backwards to Arnold. Burton, who is able to find a teammate screaming in here, and she rounds the keeper, and that's well blocked out of play by Isabella Keach, who more than makes up for the own goal. Who more than makes up for her own goal in the first half now, with that clearance to stop a second of what would have been a surefire goal on target. And I believe it was Daisy Arrowsmith who had the shot there, and she can't buy a goal for all money at the moment. As Cara Stahl whips it in, and that's over the crossbar onto the roof of the netting. As the ball kid and Benyay Smith just play a little bit of ping pong there, aerial ping pong, I should say. And Huon not sure where she wants to go. Does she want to go short? Does she want to go long? Does she want to go mid range? Decides long in the end. And Grace Arnold brings that one down, touched by Bernardi, as Gil Bain is going to be wrestled off the ball there by Izzy Gomez, and Izzy Gomez already on a yellow card is going to escape a second slice of cheese here, and I think she'll be incredibly grateful that the referee has decided she's not hungry, because a second slice of cheese there would have put the Northern Tigers down to 10 with time running out here, just over 10 minutes plus stoppages to go. So the whistle's gone, so Cara Stahl's free to take this at her leisure. And Cara Stahl chips that into the 18-yard box, appeals for handball, waved away. And it's with Emily Minette, Nicole Stewart passing it off. No, sorry, it was with Sian Bazanic, not Emily Minette, my apologies. And Sian Bazanic in behind, Benyay Smith taking a dive there for that one. So Benyay Smith will find Lily McMahon on the bounce, and chasing it down is Mikitamni, but she's not going to get there. So Manly United throw in. Finds Biasi, I believe. And who has a massive collision there with Alex Huon. Advantage played. The referee has said that Alex Huon is the one fouled. Biasi stayed down. In the meantime, Shadeen Evans here has made her way into the 18-yard box and will give away the free kick there on Ariella Cabezas. And now the referee's coming over to take a look. He's waved the trainer on. And Tegan Biasi has not moved since that collision there with Alex Huon. So hopefully everything is okay there. As we're into the 82nd minute here, and both sides just the Northern Tigers are in a complete huddle besides Josie Wilson and Benyay Smith, Benyay Smith's making her way over to join the huddle, and now Josie Wilson will too. She just did a little bit of a back turn to the bench there. Biasi sitting up now with assistance from the trainer as most of Manly United are in a huddle there just off your left of screen with Emily Manette and I can't tell, sorry, it's Nicole Stewart, so two members of the forward line staying forward with Biasi, so the three forwards all staying together as they get around their teammate, and Biasi's going to go off to the far side of the field for potentially further treatment or just waiting to be waved back on by the referee. Northern Tigers are getting their third substitution window ready, and it looks like Saffron Grass is going to make her way onto the field in a moment. Potentially just at the next stoppage in play. So we've got a Manly United free kick for the foul. So Saffron Grass won't come on at the moment, but she will likely come on at the next stoppage in play, as Manette just allows that to bounce underneath her feet. I don't think it was intentional by any stretch of the imagination, as Alex Huon, under pressure from both Manette and Stewart, manages to get it away. Believe Biasi's come back on now and was just involved in the play there, but the Northern Tigers looking to move it forward, lose possession, and that goes over the head of both Nicole Stewart and Josie Wilson. It's a foot race now, and they're both going to be beaten by Benyay Smith, who just puts that into the fencing here on the near side. Now we're going to get that substitution. So only the three substitutes for the visiting side. So we're going to have a double substitution here, one for each. So we've got Saffron Grass coming on. She is replacing... Who is she replacing?
And making her way from the field is number 4, Izzy Keach.
So Isabella Keach is off. So it's Saffron Grass on, Isabella Keach off for the visitors. That's only 3 substitutions used by the visitors in this match. While Manly United have made the first of their substitutions, coming from the field, number 14, Leah Burton, who's been replaced by number 34, Corinne Winkler, in the back line. And it's going to be a Northern Tigers throw in here as we're 5 minutes plus stoppages to go. And it's fallen to Huon, who's gone across field to Jade Mikatamni, but Beth Bernardi will pick it up, and now it's with Mikatamni, who's trying to bring that back in towards the middle. Will go to Saffron Grass. Her first touch goes to Alexia Carastal, who heads it forward, and that one's just going to roll all the way through to Benyay Smith, who goes to Huon. That's Gomez to Wilson. Back to Gomez, who tries to move that forward to Lily McMahon with ferocity. But will only find the Manly United bench. Stewart. Gilbane. Blocked by Lily McMahon. Appeals for handball, but Manly United will win the throw-in. So it's going to be Phoebe Gilbane to throw it in. And Gilbane thought she'd want a free kick. And instead, was being told by the ref, no, it's a throw. And Gilbane not able to keep that one in from Arrowsmith. And that's gone through everyone. And Corinne Winkler will just clear that into the stands. So Wilson, Evans, Grass is not able to get to it. And so we've got Manette, who tried to play that through for Biasi. Arrowsmith here. Comes out here to Alexia Carastal. Flag stays down. It goes across. It's cleared away there by Middleton, who's moved into the spot that was occupied by Keach in a slight reshuffling of the back line. Ikatamni not able to keep that in play. And Nicole Stewart is not able to find the ball there. Alex Huon will roll that along the ground to Bernardi, who moves it to Grass. And McMahon's there in behind, but Corinne Winkler is just going to gently guide that one out of play, and we're going to have a goal kick for the Northern Tigers. And with time running out here for both sides to find a winner, their winless streaks might... winless streaks might continue. Of course, both sides have nabbed points in their winless streaks, but with the Northern Tigers 3 straight... Sorry, I'll come back here, and that's in off of Jade Mikatamni, who, as they come screaming from everywhere, as Jade Mikatamni might have just won it at the death here for Manly United. And it is Manly United 1, Northern Tigers 2. Jade Mikatamni in the 88th minute here with potentially the winner for the visitors. And I can't think...
Number 6, Isabel Gomez. We'll get that double check for you.
The ground announcer here is saying Izzy Gomez, so I will quickly pull a replay of the stream up, and I will try to work out who's actually scored that one for you. It is indeed Izzy Gomez who's scored that one. It is indeed Izzy Gomez, not Jade Mikatamni, my apologies, who has scored that goal. So goal to Isabel Gomez to give Manly United, give Northern Tigers a very late lead here in this one. And Saffron Grass will come away with it now, passing it off, I believe she was looking for Shireen Evans there. But Bazanic will move that forward, and Nicole Stewart here wins the foot race against Josie Wilson, but Benyay Smith will clear that into the Northern Tigers bench. And we're going to have a substitution here as Ruby Vernon is coming on.
Coming onto the field is number 18, Ruby Vernon.
And she's replacing number 20, Sian Bazanic.
20, Sian Bazanic.
So it has Ruby Vernon on, Sian Bazanic off. As Stewart tries to bring that one down, Wilson clears that in to Mikatamni. A little bit of friendly fire there. As Mikatamni just shrugs and goes, "What'd you hit me for?" But it is out there on the far side for Manly United, bringing it back in towards the middle. As Mikatamni with it now, will pass it off to Gomez, who moves it out to Shadeen Evans. Has got Corinne Winkler in the immediate vicinity. If she's quick, she can find Beth Bernardi. Has to hold it up. Has now got 2 players closing it down. Evans will win the throw-in, though, for the visitors, as we are into stoppage time now. 1 minute has elapsed here. So we are into the 92nd minute of stoppage time here. Oh, sorry, the 2nd minute of stoppage time. 92nd minute of game time, as Arrowsmith is not able to control it, and Wilson will just clear that into the far post there behind the fencing there. Corinne Winkler is not able to maintain possession. It'll be Gilbane here. As Nicole Stewart keeps that one in, but she's got to run around everyone, including the assistant ref here, and tries to win that ball, but it's going to be judged a goal kick by our referee here, as we're into the 3rd minute of stoppage time. And full time here, Izzy Gomez with the winner for the Northern Tigers. So your final score here is Manly United 1, Northern Tigers 2 is the full-time score. Isabella Keach, own goal, opened the scoring for the home side. So Gomez opened the scoring. Isabella Keach opened the scoring for the home side with an own goal. You might have just heard from the ground announcer, he's still giving that goal to Jade Mikatamni, the one just before half-time that levelled it, and then Isabel Gomez at the death with the late winner for the visitors to give Northern Tigers Manly United 1, Northern Tigers 2 is your final score here, and the Northern Tigers with a much-needed win. And for Manly United, well, the winless games just continue, and their season is slowly starting to slip away, as they just can't seem to find 3 points for life nor money at the moment. Next week, the Northern Tigers will welcome Football New South Wales Institute to North Turramurra Recreation Area. And for Manly United, it doesn't get any easier next weekend, as they welcome the high-flying NWS Spirit here to Cromer Park. My apologies. I thought Spirit were a little bit further up the ladder than they were. They were in 9th place coming into the weekend, so potential chance for, any game's a potential chance for Manly United to claim points, but they need 3 points next week as a must. You can catch me on the call for that one. I'll be back here at Cromer Park for that game between Manly United and the Northern Tigers, and I look forward to welcoming you then. But for now, full-time here at Cromer Park, it's Paletti signing off as your final score, Manly United 1, Northern Tigers 2.